I don't like... Because I'm going to have to cut that off. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh. That's the unique thing about creating all these YouTube channels, is that I can... Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's March 30th, 2021. Just thought I'd do a little catch up on what's been going on in my life here recently. So as you may or may not know, I am working on, in the future, probably close to a dozen YouTube channels. But right now I'm in the process of developing 9 YouTube channels, character development, costumes, you know, sort of kind of going through the motions of what they're going to contain, how I'm going to approach them, what kind of energy. Chasing the cats off set. I should have went down and closed the door, but I did not. So here we are. Just, you know, I don't even have any product or anything. I'm actually going to be letting this grow, I don't know how long. Well, I don't have very thick hair, so probably not gonna let it grow too much past my shoulder. But it's gonna be part of the costumes. Anyhow, back to kind of feeding into what I'm working on. These YouTube channels are gonna be so fantastic, and I'm as with any YouTuber, you learn so much. And I think what really drew me into being a YouTuber, coming out of the event that happened that put me into my PTSD state, is when I joined coming into YouTube and it become part of my daily life. Because I was trying to distract myself, because I can't have even a moment to think about what happened in 2011, and I just kind of emotionally collapsed. So I have to keep myself every minute engaged, and I think my book that I had planned for 30 years, why it's become so big now, is because of this need to keep myself busy. So I'm in a constant state of anxiety. I don't never calm down. I'm never... Like, it's just varying levels of, and there's always lots of things going on in my head. That's just my life. That's what I'm dealing with. And I am making it work for me, trying to harness that energy. Anyhow, before I get onto that next subject, let me just kind of wrap up this thing. So having anxiety and working against my health, so my mind won't let me sleep, so I can't get, like, rest. And then my body, even when it gets rest, doesn't have the energy it needs to keep up with my brain. So the anxiety is working perfect for my ability to do big things, but my illness makes it hard for my body to keep up with my mind. So that's why I drink coffee without trying to work these two together into one thing, shooting up into my life, however you want to make an analogy or whatever. So a little bit more on this, what I got going for videos for the future. I've got a good dozen videos in various stages of editing and production now. I'm really excited about my business takedown this summer, and I mentioned in another video, and it is a Texas business, just for whatever reference that is to anyone. And of course, this was very right in the middle of that Biden campaign stuff, so there's a lot of interesting political vulgarity, I would call it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming on the future here. That's the unique thing about creating all these YouTube channels, is that I can swing from wherever. So if I get stressed out or whatever, I can just figuratively and literally walk away from the situation and just dive into another one, full speed, all this stuff going on. And then it feels seamlessly to me, but it's the only person that I talk to, my cousin, she would tell you that it's exhausting. It's just a lot to keep up with on me. Anyhow, this is just going to be such a fantastic journey. I'm really, I'm really excited. Like, there are so many interesting things. So anyhow, I wanted to make this video a little bit of how, like, if you're watching this and you don't know anything about creating a YouTube channel or whatever, or how you would go about things, and sort of like a generic thing, that I've created these 9 YouTube channels. And for instance, one is the 1700s President Eamon political commentary channel. So that one is all subscribed to World News YouTube channels. So I'm getting their stuff because, of course, I'm going to be reacting primarily to stuff. I'm going to be basically responding to. Come on, you guys are getting locked out. I'm not having this. As I was saying earlier, I should have locked the door. So I'm back now, and I got a little grotesque burp coming. Having these YouTube channels, subscribing to other YouTubers and engaging in and how I act is going to draw a certain kind of people to that channel. So I'm trying to, when I watch videos, to go to the channel so that I'm drawing this, everything is sort of all packaged kind of together, best that I can. And there's, for instance, listening to the news in Britain, there's the fact that I'm doing a 1700s early president, which would have been, like first generation descendants from England. So, of course, I would want to be picking up that voice pattern and stuff. We'll see how I do or what I end up doing. I'm even going to build a podium, I believe, and just looked into my backdrop that I will use when I'm doing like this, because this is just going to be my personal channel, my journey through it all, including the music. And so I will share a lot of stuff here, but I want each set and channel to feel unattached to the others, very different, like you wouldn't know if you've seen the voodoo video that I did of the loi. You would well, first you may try to like be weirded out because that's not your content. Then don't subscribe to that channel. But there are others that are going to be very different, from landscaping to poetry readings. There's the political commentary, as I've been kind of preaching on a little bit here. And there will be others. The Gypsy Cooking Channel. So each one will have its own feel. And I'm just like so ecstatic of excitement because of how it's just like, so this brings me back. So earlier I was talking about started watching YouTube and how it's affected me. And then the point from when I started my own YouTube channel or had one just to post like many others start with no intentions. You post a few videos for friends or whatever, and it's basically pointless and meaningless, and there's no endeavor or anything. But then 4 years ago, 3 years ago, we're in that area, I knew that I had defined my future, that I was going to be working on this as a way to give back to the now 10 years that YouTube has given to me, as well as the 30-year project in selling, my enterprise and the patterns of our world existence that I'm trying to become that trade wind that affects the patterns throughout the world. That's why by the end of my 4th book, I've mentioned before that I want to have a contact with at least one person in every country in the world, and I've got 6 now. I mean, I'm not even trying. I'm literally just posting these videos. I'm not concerned one bit that there are no followers here. I had 1 million views in 8 days on TikTok. I had 100,000 followers on TikTok when I was permanently banned, which I just stepped back with. I had a video on the TikTok and what I feel is dangerous about that channel, which I will probably talk on the President Eamon one, and probably the Business Team Dive one as well. Just sort of the toxic and dangerous nature of that is why I did not fight or go back. But now that I've been off a few months now, I've kind of reorganized these patterns in my life and thinking, and I might approach it again, strictly to drive views and memberships to all my YouTube channels. And it then is when I will kind of approach that. That is at a later date. I do have a TikTok account, but I stay off of it. I'm almost never on it. I'm not going to get sucked in, and I'm here on this, what I'm talking to you now. So it's just a distraction. And, I'm about this close from just, as I've been kind of telling my cousin, I'm already like tunnel vision in my life, like big time the last year, which I've been running into brick walls trying to getting understanding of what's happening here, me, life, future, next 20 years. So just kind of wrapping this up here now. Basically, I am fighting this sort of converting myself over 100% to this enterprise or cause, or the number of YouTube channels, the promotion of the books, which is kind of what the social media is, extending then past once I'm done with the projects and getting the books out, then it's everything that I've learned in this art of creating through the medium upon which I am creating now is then where the next phase of my life comes. And then it's just sort of kind of independent, and everything in the past is the past and everything in the future is the future. But right now I'm plowing right through. Boy, that was a weird color shift. Huh. I don't know why that this was weird. Anyhow, I'm just plowing right through the obstacles in my life. Some people say get over them, just forget about them, leave them in the past. I'm going to plow right through them, baby. I'm going to turn all the past issues with people and stuff, and they're going to become my fuel. That's what they're doing now. But anyhow, so I'm going to kind of wrap this video up. And I just kind of wanted to let you guys know, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Want to keep making these videos because over the last 3 years, I have been finishing the debilitating part of the PTSD that I have experienced in January 2011. I didn't know what the future had for me. The last 3 years since I started the YouTube channel, I've had several I got a little bit better in my life and tried to do something, and then the elements of what has happened in this 10 years took over, and I'm starting over again and again. And that's where I'm at. But I'm in a different place, sustaining, and so I want to post regularly so you know that I'm here to stay this time. I'm here. This third launch is permanent. I'm not going nowhere. And now that I have this background that I can just throw up, this is going to work out great for me, so I can just kind of keep catching up a little bit. Just say, hey, I'm here, not going anywhere. Possibly Saturday, I'm going to go to the fabric store and do a little bit of fabric shopping. I want to get the 1700s monk priest costume done. That's going to be very simple. I may do two. I think I'm going to start off with black just because my Mormon history is what I'm most recent with. That's black and white. It feels more comfortable to me because it's either going to be black or brown, and it's basically just going to be your monk cape. And then I'm going to build some sort of a wood cross, probably the early Christian cross with the I'm going to do some research, but that'll kind of hang like by the belt. That costume is going to be very simple, as priests should be. And then I will work on... I'm going to do some secondhand shopping because I want to build at least one cotillion church lady outfit by August. And then I'm going to order my colonial president wig, hopefully this Friday. And then I have to build the ruffle shirt and the jacket and probably a vest, obviously, under there. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, this coming month. And then in just weeks, I'm going to have about a $5,000 supply delivery to finish some of this construction in my house, and just especially behind this computer screen, because that's going to be this whole wall behind. So long video again. I know most of you guys aren't watching this, but again, that's I don't mind. I'm not concerned about numbers at all. Absolutely none at all. For anybody who doesn't know how YouTube is, I probably will... I'm sure I'll have 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm fine if that's all I had. I don't see how that's going to happen, because there are some things that I'm just sort of waiting. I want to have some videos When I start to really market myself and start, shamelessly plugging every comment, hey, I've got a YouTube channel, come and watch me. I do that a little bit, but not just like, how it gets if you're a successful YouTuber. I'm not ready to start doing that because there isn't anything for them to see. I haven't developed any of the costumes, and even the voodoo one. That's not the costumes. That's just what I happen to have in my house. I wanted to make a placeholder video and kind of give you an idea of what was, kind of what I was doing. Just sneak peek videos, But by July, you should start seeing this stuff. So the year's almost, half over, and I will then start me posting videos. So I'm not concerned about having any subscribers this year, even to this main channel. But it's that second year. If you know anything about picking up speed, you pick up speed really fast. Now, are there YouTubers out there that within 2 months, they've got 10,000 subscribers? Yes. Will I be one of those? I don't know. I'm not concerned about numbers because I know how to get the numbers when I'm ready. Anyhow, that's it for now. I am thankful for the very few who watch these videos. Even if you hate watch, I'm learning from Trisha Paytas how that's a thing. And particularly with certain channels that I have in development and confrontational content, because there's going to be some opinion pieces and like the voodoo channel and the priest. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of hate watchers on there. So there's a lot of moving parts in creating a production company, especially with what I'm doing. And then there's this whole music stuff. There's shit ton of videos coming this summer, you guys. So follow me, give me a chance. Anyhow, love you guys. Peace. And I'm gonna have to work on these end things, And that's the other thing. Making these videos teaches me how to be comfortable. And it has been a really long journey to get to where I'm at now. So, love you guys. Peace out. We'll see you later. Bye.